I'm going to dig into Palantir. Trying to practice on the pronunciation. So yeah, traders might be a bit worried about this fairly sharp pullback we're seeing. You can see we hit, what is that, 2183, pretty much at the top of the recent markets. What is that? November 20th of 23. We're down another 6.39% today, and trading at 1713. So that's a pretty significant decline. I mean, looking at the 1 week here, that's just a bit out of the candle. Really closed at. Let's take a look at where it closed out on the daily. 2130 about. We're trading at 1713, so 4-point pullback on 21. It's like a 20% decline, pretty sharp. Looking at the daily, we've passed through the 50-day, the 100-day, and we're approaching the 200-day. On the weekly, we're approaching the 50. But let's start from how this company got going, from the move we saw in January. So let me bring this guy over. And you can see the sell-off here all the way through, what are we looking at here? May of 2022. I've got a little move up from the bottom. And then you see further decline as throughout 2022. The markets were weak, as we know, but we're creating like a nice double bottom here. So you can kind of just mark it here. The second bottom right here. See that correspond with the RSI here. This is looking like a beautiful setup, and then you see this long base of, wow, like almost exactly a year, and then just the explosion. So it's still a nice move from January when the markets really bought a lot of the small and mid caps. What were we at here? 6.5. Markets pretty much ran through mid-February. You see it testing as high as 10, settled down at 835, and then sideways action until May. I feel like this even moved a little before the market. So this is another reason when you take a look at think about the fundamentals or relative strength of this company. It's been like a market mover. It's been one of those names, like thinking about January and thinking about the run in June or July. Palantir, C3AI, Unity, I think, was one of the promising, like, small mid-cap companies that were running, and all that. This all AI narrative. But this was one of the market movers. This was one of the first movers. And let's bring back. So looking at some TA, what we're seeing here, let's attack. Let's take a look at the weekly. So you can see possible double top here. But it's holding such good support at what, 13.75, 14, respecting EMAs. If you look at the daily, Yeah, this doesn't look great. This almost kind of looks like a head and shoulders, but it might have played out already. And on the weekly, might be a bit oversold. Hopefully, looking at this RSI, we're at super low levels. 30 looks unbelievable. I have been telling some of my trader friends that I'm targeting like 15 or 16. I doubt it. It could hit 14 if these markets want to roll over, but given what I'm seeing on this weekly, this could be it. This could be that last like shakeout. It's 6% day today. Looking at the daily, I guess Tuesday wasn't much, but a 9% day on Monday. Come on. And there's really nothing behind it. I think, has there been any insider selling? There's really nothing behind it. Taking a look at the news. No. They're just, I guess you can say, taking profits or whatever you want to call it. Now, looking ahead, whether the bottom is here or 15 and a half. We've seen the explosive move from the base here and came back down. And now, if you want to try to draw some waves on this, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the 2 weeks. So here's the move up. 1, maybe a 2, 3 up, 4 and 5. Maybe it doesn't look great. It's possible. 1 up, 2 short, extended flat, 3 up, 4 down, 5, and now we're starting a whole new wave up again. Maybe. Or this is something much bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. Hopefully this could be over and we're going up here. That's possible. It's possible too. That actually seems more likely, especially if these markets hold up. Do we see? Can we make any wave count here on the weekly? 1 up, 2 down, 3, 4. No, not really. Anyways, looking more at once a company or once this chart kind of just plays out, you want to just, I'm hoping we can just see it enter a channel and just bounce up and down and just create like much higher levels. Can't show it on this chart. But yeah, you can see how vertical this could maybe go. Create some kind of channel here. And if this is the 5-way move and we're not starting something new, that can be explosive. And we're looking at, there's definitely some resistance here around 23 to 25, but why not make a move to 35? And that could play out throughout the calendar year 2024. If we're trading at 17 now, you can see a 2x move, and if you gotten in early enough at around 6 or 8, you've already seen 150, 200% gains in this company. You can see another 2x in calendar 2024. Briefly, talking about the fundamentals, why this company looks so promising. Um, I remember hearing about them locking up some government contracts um, early last summer, maybe June, May or June of last year. Um, I know they're working with robotics or um, um, like surveillance or protection for the Navy. They have government contracts, which just seem really promising. That they're um, you just feel like that's a secure um, revenue if the U.S. government has decided to lock up with them. You can see some of these other clients that they have, and I also thought it was really great that they are breaking out. They're still listed in the Russell 1000. The market cap, I think I just saw, was like 37 billion. Let me confirm that. Yeah, 37 billion. So this can be included in the sometime next year calendar, if not early 2025. This can definitely be included in the S&P 500. And I also really like that when they had that AI summit or discussion panel, Alex Karp was considered one of the big names. I think there were maybe 8 or 10 big U.S. names, and Alex Karp was actually seated near Elon Musk. So I found that very promising as well. All right, yeah, that's all I got for you.